right. So we're going to do another pre-workout review. Do a little different today. Going to do it. So I'm drinking it right now. I just made it. I pulled up at the gym. I'm in the parking lot. Going to make the video beginning here, do some in the gym to see how it works out. So it's Burnout from, looks like Expert Vitality is the company. I think you can see it, Burnout. I've tried it like twice. It's good. I don't think it's great, but it's good. You know, sometimes you just gotta try at different times, different workouts to see, you know, whether you really want it, you like it, and if you like it, whether you're gonna buy it again. I mean, that's the ultimate deciding factor. This one, so I said I wasn't gonna read like all the ingredients because there's guys that are better at breaking down the ingredients, but it doesn't have much caffeine. That's what jumps out at me. It only has 0.2 grams, which is 200 milligrams, and that's it. And that is the lowest you'll see on like these high stimulant pre-workouts. 350 to 450, I would say, is, let's say 300 to 400 milligrams, I would call normal. There's some that go up to 600, which are the super high ones. Anything less than 300 is unusual. That's more like C4 type stuff. So this is low. But what it does, which is for, we know that for a lot of us that do this stuff every day, or every day we work out, we want to take a break from the super high crazy caffeine. Like that, caffeine's the cheapest thing. It's a cheap stim high. It works, but it's, there's other things out there that probably work better. So this one has the DMBA, DMHA, DMAE. Now that whole little group of stuff is the DMA stuff tends to be like stuff that can be borderline illegal. When I say illegal, not like super drug illegal, but like FDA illegal. So that's probably what, even though it's low in caffeine, that's what gives it its like high stim effects. Things that jumped out with me on this is, and I don't know if you can see it, is there's like white stuff. It's like a gold color, but there's white stuff floating in it. And the only other one of pre-workouts that I saw that were like that was Excelsior, which, if you don't know, Excelsior is like the craziest of the crazy high stims. To me, it's the top dog of crazy high stim workouts. Matter of fact, you can't get it anymore. Supposedly it's coming out with another round of it, but it was been sold out for the longest time. So that white stuff floating around there is probably the DMA. Now, this is just me saying, this is my opinion. It's the DMHA or AE or whatever. It's one of those wild things. So what else about it? Pretty expensive. Now, my stance on that about if it works, it's worth it. I mean, I'll pay 60, 70 bucks a tub. The thing I can't stand is when you get a tub and you hate it and then you get one or two uses out of it. That's the bad thing. As long as it works. If it works, fuck, it's cheaper than any, bangs are $3 or $4 a piece. You're getting it for cheaper than that. There was discount codes. You got to play with the internet. A couple of the guys Review Brothers had a discount code, and TJ from Fitness Deal News had a discount code. I don't know if they still have them. It came quickly. That's the other thing. Sometimes you get these things from overseas. It sucks when you got to wait 2 weeks to get it. You never know until you jump in, but this came like really fast, which was cool. And I've drinking about half of it. I'm starting to get the beta alanine tingle. If you don't know, that's beta alanine is in 90% of these things. Some people hate it. Most of us like it. But it means it's time to start working out and get real. And so I think that's it for before I go in the gym. In about an hour, I'll add more to it. And then I'll get my 18-year-old daughter to help me edit these things and try to get a little video together. And we'll try the YouTube thing again. That'll be that. All right. So here, I just finished my workout, did back and buys, great workout, super in the zone, so not like crazily stimmed out like with the higher caffeine ones. Great tunnel vision. It's not this, there's not that much pump stuff in this, but if you're in the zone and you're having a killer workout, you're going to get a killer pump anyway. Like it's just going to happen. You're going to be, they call it the mind and body, like the one connection. To me, pumps are very important, but I don't necessarily have to put, as long as there's basic stuff like citrulline and stuff like that, I get crazy killer pumps. Some other comments, not any crazy anger. Some of these pre-workouts put you in like anger mode, which anger mode can be good. I did go to the water fountain. I have like the big jug container, and of course I went to try to get like the little sensor thing to work, and like I couldn't get it to work. You gotta find like the sweet spot to fill up the thing, and there's like people behind me, so I start like freaking. But that's like, whatever. That's more of me being fucking crazy than the pre-workout. So anyway, I highly recommend this. People, there was someone put comments that you don't need pre-workouts and stuff, like, and maybe if you don't, that's great. Like, if you don't need a pre-workout, don't take one. I mean, drink a cup of coffee. I love coffee too. These things are fairly addictive. I mean, I can't really imagine working out, at least doing like real weights, without having a high stim pre-workout. It's just part of the program now. So someone put these comments on there and stuff. Good for you, bro. Like, if you don't need it, don't do it. Who knows down the road? As they say, these companies making these things are, who fucking knows what they're putting in them? No one knows. The scoops are usually wrong. Guys are real big on measuring the scoops. The fucking things are wrong 90% of the time. So whatever. I do a rounded scoop because I just do. Like, whatever. Back some things I want to say. I mean, I'm really in the zone right now, cranked up, so my mind's like, I do have breathing trouble with some of these. Like, I have to really concentrate on making sure I take deep breaths and stuff. I don't know what causes that. I guess that's probably a bad thing, but I don't know. They all cause that for me. I'm older, so it might just be fucking being old that I do run into some breathing things. And like, I get this energy in my hands where I start getting like this fucking like tide, like, I don't know. I feel like the energy is just like, I have to like keep going like this with my fingers to try to like release the craziness of just the high. I never took crystal meth or anything like that, but I imagine this is what it feels like. So I can ramble on. I want to keep this stuff short. I want to start doing more videos. I forgot in my first video, I forgot to say, like it, put comments, subscribe, put comments because I'm gonna start doing more. Put comments. I'm retired. I got nothing but time. I will talk gym shit, pre-workout, supplements all day. This is what I do for real. So